Hey everyone, I'm hoping it's a little brighter in here. I have my new Glamcore lights that mount on the wall. Those are right over here. I'll show them to you after I have shown you these new products from Becca. These are new. They are part of the Ocean Jewels collection. I have the highlighter palette and I have the eyeshadow palette on right now. I'm going to put the highlighter palette on in just a minute. When I finish telling you about the eyeshadow palette, we're going to put this on together for the first time live. Becca Ocean Jewels. So this is the eye palette. It has a seashell design. It's really big. It's really kind of a big palette. And unlike the previous palette that Becca had, it was the Après Ski palette. It had these, and it was an eyeshadow palette, it had these highlighter colors, and you were supposed to use them as eyeshadows. It didn't work very well for me. They were not very pigmented. They were still very much sheer, sort of shiny highlighters, and that was all shiny. I didn't really go for that. This one is mostly shimmery. It has two mattes in it, and here's what it looks like. I love the purple in it, this bright orchid purple. And then this really nice duochrome sort of purple to greenish blue teal. So I have on most of these colors today. I don't have this one on because it's just sort of a bleh vanilla. But I have the rest of them on. I even have this center one as a lip topper, and I love that part, that aspect of it. And here are your colors. I have the two mattes, one here and then the one down here. You probably can't see that one too well because it kind of matches my skin tone. But I do like these shimmers. I think the next time I were to wear this palette, I would put this on my lid, this pretty light brown, and I don't know, maybe dot some of this in the center of it or something. I can do something that's a little more brown, but I felt a little purple today. The shimmers on these are very creamy and smooth. The mattes are quite pigmented and soft. When I tried this palette on yesterday, I used this one as an eyeliner on my upper lash line, and it did really well. All I did was use a regular angled brush and just patted it on my line, and it did very well as an eyeliner. So here is how I applied today. Okay, I usually don't do a shimmering color in the crease, but there's not a lot of options on this palette for creases, so I'm going to go ahead and use this light bronze. It's just a very light frosty tan color there. Not going on the brush with a lot of pigmentation. Seems to be more pigmented in the pan, but it is sort of shearing out. This is actually really a pretty color. It's got a real light champagne frost going on the top of it. Okay, I'm gonna dot this bright orchid purple on with my finger on my lid because these are just so slippery and buttery. I really kind of feel like the best thing for them is going to be finger application. I mean, I couldn't really use my finger in the crease, so I definitely had to use a brush for that, but I think finger for something creamy like this is better. That is so pretty. Look at that color. Okay, I'm going to dot with my finger again this gorgeous shimmering color right here. This is a duochrome brown, purple, teal. It's one of those. We've seen that color in other palettes. This is sort of a lighter version of that though. Different there. I'm just going to dot that out here with my finger. This is another finger paint type palette, huh? Kind of all that's showing on that one is the teal greenish duochrome part of it. Okay, I'm going to use this matte deep brown in the outer corner. I'm going to fluff that with a brush, and I'm going to pull some of that into the crease a little bit. This is a nice matte. The other shimmery colors are very buttery. This matte is very nice. It's a very pigmented, soft matte. Even though these are a sort of a creamy color, they're still kind of falling out a little bit. Okay, so here's how it turned out. I really like that light lavender. That's just a really pretty color. What I ended up doing was tapping a little bit of this center color in my inner corner here for a little bit more sparkle. And then I used a Stila liquid lipstick today and I tapped this on the center. I really like the effect that gave. Not too bright, not glittery, not too much, not too holographic. Just in the center of my lip, I think that came out really pretty. So I think this is a pretty palette. It's very, I feel very mermaidish and very springish with this. But what about the highlighter palette? We are excited about the highlighter palette. The packaging on this is really cool. It's like a big, oddly faceted gem or something. I'm cleaning it off here to make sure it's not too smudgy. But it's a really pretty gunmetal, and then look at that. That is really nice packaging. So we have 5 highlighters in this one. We have Coral Crystal, Citrine, Aquamarine, Pink Pyrite, and Sunstone. So it's all based on stones and minerals. This is called the Ocean Jewels Highlighter Palette. Here are our 5 colors. They're very narrow. So they're very narrow. You're gonna have to definitely either put these on with sort of a narrow brush or a fan brush or the edge of your beauty blender. They're gonna be hard to sort of get a brush in and not get too messy. I'm gonna put a couple of these different colors on, but first let me swatch them for you. These are pigmented and they're very metallic. Wow. You have like every color in here. You have a nice peach color, you have a bright yellow gold, you have the blue, you have a nice pink, and then you have a deeper bronzy color, and look at the metallic shine here. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with these. I don't even have any earrings on. I feel terrible. Let me put on some of that peach. It's called Coral Crystal. I'm gonna put that on first. I'm gonna use one edge of my EcoTools sponge here, and it is pigmented. Yes, it is shiny. I'm gonna dot that right on. That one is kind of a subtle color. It's still quite vibrant in the metallicness of it, but it's kind of a subtle color on my skin tone. This one would look pretty on a medium skin tone. Now I'm going to have to put, I think, some of this radiant blue. The amethyst color, I don't know why. I guess because I have amethyst color on my eyes. Here's some amethyst for you. And it's blue purple. Look at that lavender. Pretty. I don't wear that color very often on my cheeks, but it is a pretty color. And I am going to have to put that bright sunshine yellow color. I'm going to have to put it on. I'm just going to have to. And you know, that would be pretty as a lip topper as well. Just right there. Pow! Oh, I love this lemon yellow. It kind of reminds me of a lighter version of those Natasha Denona, that bright yellow highlighter that they have in there. That yellow-green highlighter is so pretty. Let's put a little on my lip. Nice lip topper. The thing I like about powdered lip toppers is they don't melt. They don't disappear. It's not like a nice gloss lip topper that's going to just evaporate. These stay on so nicely. Whether it's a powdery eyeshadow or a powder highlighter, I like to use them as lip toppers a lot. Ocean Jewels are kind of subtle, kind of sheer, kind of mermaidy. So let me know what you guys think about the Ocean Jewels. Let me show you my new lights. So this is one of my new lights, the Glam Core lights, and I'll just track over to the other side, and that's the other one. I just put them on either side of my window here. There, I turned off my vanity lights there so you can see them, but they're really nice. They're the long ones, the 36-inch long ones, and they just mount directly to the wall with a screw. No big deal. They added a lot of light to the background. I think that my videos will be a little brighter now.